folks, welcome back. It's nice to have you with us here. We're talking about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Every year we go through these phases where we kind of get through the friendlies, we get through the pre-season, and then all of a sudden it's league time. And that's where we are at now. Just of course, before we do go before we do close the show, we just want to wish all our Muslim viewers, of course, the very best for the month of Ramadan. Right, folks, Silurians, Busy Bees, Rocklands, it's been a busy show for you tonight. Let's take a look here now. This is your Score Energy Drinks competition, all right? So every week we give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score Energy Drinks. You just have to spot the team. And every week I ask the guys on the show to give us a clue so that you have a heads up in terms of what it looks like on Facebook where you need to go and enter it. So here we go. You can see it on the screen right now. What's the name of this team? All right, Maria, I'm going to give you first bite at the apple there. If you want to give us a clue.
I'll just say if you maybe look back in the show a little bit earlier, there might have been a clue somewhere there.
So your clue is possibly that one of these teams were featured on the show earlier on?
Quite possibly.
All right. Renz, on your side?
I'm not thinking of a new clue to give.
Yeah,
Marie stole mine now.
Sorry,
but anyways, yeah, I think they're probably one of the teams that's situated next to a beach. So.
Oh my word, he just took my clue. He just took my clue.
He just took your clue, okay. All right. Well, we'll leave you out of it, unless you want to really give it a go. But yeah, folks, it's pretty easy. I think the guys have just said, if you're watching the show, you would have seen the team on the show tonight. So go and go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and go and enter there. And of course, don't forget, Whistling Wheels up against Eerste this week at the Klein Vlei Gaande. This coming Saturday, go and check it out. Here's Durbel against NTK. right, there we go, folks. Final result then, 38-7. Durbel taking the win there. Doesn't really matter what the points are saying here. Murray, let's just go to you. NTK, this was your game playing against Durbel. Durbel, of course, finalists in Super League A last year. Does that have any relevance, or is everybody sort of on equal ground at the moment?
Yeah, it's as we said earlier, JP. It's you've got your plans in terms of what you're trying to implement. We entered Graffontein's tournament hoping to get another Super B side or festival, and then when I got Durbel, you're going, well, great,
Right,
let's see how pack holds up. I don't think the score kind of reflected, how competitive it was. So, although as a coach you hate losing, whether it's a preseason friendly or a knockoff game in the playoffs, but there were a lot of positives.
Yeah. I actually didn't focus on that there. Morgs, obviously you had a day of rugby there. It wasn't just Graffontein out there playing against Van der Stel. You actually had a day of rugby, hence the reason that we've got all this fantastic footage.
Yeah, so it was the under 20 rugby,
Yes.
rugby day, and the under 20s played on the Friday, and then of course we had I think it was 4 games, 3 games.
Massive day
On
in the
the
history
Saturday.
of Graffontein rugby. It's always been a big draw card.
It has been, and
Yeah.
I've been in other clubs and I've gone to play down in Graffontein, and I thought it was a rather exciting day, and lots of people turned up, and I think we ticked a lot of boxes and very successful day, so we're happy.
Yeah, I'm glad Murray reminded me there on that one to bring it out. But yeah, fantastic, and well done to Graffontein Rugby Football Club for putting on another fantastic exhibition of rugby. You can see how the clubs enjoy it when they go out in their droves to participate in the Yandutui Rugby Festival. Let's take a look here now. This is Goodwood up against Wellington. All right, there we go. Amazing game. Goodwood and Wellington. And folks, honestly, I think we had, you had Shannon Mahoney on the show with you last week, the coach at Goodwood. How do you think he'll be feeling about this?
Yeah, he'll be super chuffed, Chips. I think Goodwood, quietly, Shannon is a great coach and a shrewd man, and I think he'll go about his business very quietly. None of airs and graces about it. But this Goodwood side is going to be a very, very tough side to beat. And he'll be a team to watch. That's one of my big picks of this year. Is the quality of rugby you're going to see coming out of Goodwood is going to be very, very surprising.
It's challenging, Renz, to say the least. Goodwood is going to be up there.
Yeah, I think Goodwood, but not just Goodwood. I think that whole Super League B, it's the league of death, to put it that way. Because if you look at number 1 to number 15, anyone can beat anyone on the day. So it's gonna be a toughie this year.
Yeah, Kylemore, Graffontein, CPUT, Macassar, Franschhoek, Belleville. I mean, the list goes on. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, Murray, you guys, your plans for the weekend?
We're playing Tigerberg.
Tigerberg.
Yeah, Tigerberg. Looking forward to it. Yeah, the Tira.
The Tira are going to be welcoming you in spades. You're playing at Tigerberg in Ravensmead?
We're playing in Ravensmead, yeah.
Fantastic. And Rens, you guys, or your personal plans? Then I'll ask you what Hamilton's is doing.
Personal plans is going to watch rugby in Oranje Zucht.
Yeah?
At probably the most beautiful place I've watched
So
rugby,
you're
which
playing
is
against Gardens.
against Gardens.
All
This
right,
weekend,
Hamilton's
yes.
playing against Gardens.
Yeah.
That's an amazing opportunity. It's going to be a
Yes.
fantastic day of rugby. And Morgs, Kraaifontein, plans for the weekend?
No, Jeb, so we on a bye. Well,
You
not
on
a
a bye?
bye. We're just on a. We're skipping this weekend,
Yeah.
and then we got into Unimo on the 15th or the 14th.
That's your next friendly Unimo.
Our next friendly will be Unimo. So for now, it's just taking the homework and the lessons we learned from Van der Stel, and we've got 2 weeks to implement it before we take on Unimo. So that should be
All
fun.
right, folks. Lots of interesting conversation happening already in this year. Everyone's talking about NTK. Everyone's talking about Kraaifontein. Everyone's talking about Van der Stel. There's a whole new conversation happening in the world of club rugby, and it's early days though. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.